So I was scrolling through TikTok one day and I just so happened to stumble upon this video where this guy was eating this thing called a Pop-Tart. So of course I'm like, what in the world is a Pop-Tart? So I did some more research and it turns out there's this black owned brand called Ghetto Gastro that actually sells pastries, otherwise known as the Pop-Tarts. Now if you know me, you know if it's black owned, I gotta support. So after looking at their website, I found out that this brand is owned by 3 black men from the Bronx. Hopefully I don't mess up their names, but John Gray, Pierre Serrao, and Lester Walker. And I also found out on their website they have other products as well, such as the pancake waffle mix, some syrup, and of course, the Pop-Tarts. So after scrolling through a few videos on TikTok, I found that this brand was actually carried at Target. So I decided to go to Target and pick up a few boxes, and here's my honest review of them. So this was my reaction when I first ate the Pop-Tart. Okay, so I finally got the Ghetto Gastro Pop-Tarts, so we're gonna try them. Okay, so first we have the strawberry kind. So just so everyone knows, these are plant-based Pop-Tarts. Ooh. Oh, it's only one that comes in a packet. Okay, that's interesting. This is what the strawberry looks like, so let's try it. It actually tastes like a regular Pop-Tart. The only thing is, I will say it's like kind of hard. But you can't really tell that these are plant-based though. I wish it had more filling in it though. So now let's try the brown sugar. This is what the brown sugar looks like. So these literally taste just like Pop-Tarts, just without frosting, to be honest. Overall, I would probably give them like an 8 out of 10. I would actually get these again. But yeah, head to Target now and buy some Ghetto Gastros. Now that I showed you that video, let me go more into detail. But first, I just want to say I am not in any way some sort of food critic or chef or anything. This is just an honest customer just sharing their opinion. I'm not sponsoring anything. This is just my opinion, okay? So I know a lot of people do not like the presentation of the box or whatever. Me personally, I kind of like it. It's plain, simple, whatever. The only thing is when I saw the name Ghetto Gastro, I knew it was something healthy. It is plant-based, but I knew it was something healthy, but I thought it was like something like a protein snack or something like that that you would eat before you go to the gym or something. So being honest, if I haven't seen that video on TikTok, I probably would have thought this is just one of those, you know, regular protein snacks or whatever. So the wraps were very similar to the Pop-Tart wraps. I mean, they just have the brand on it and that's really it. Just, yeah. So a couple of things about the actual pastry itself. Number one, I was surprised to see that it was really, really thick. Because you know Pop-Tarts are like really, really thin. And I can imagine, I haven't had a Pop-Tart in a very long time. So I can't imagine how it is now due to shrinkflation. Other two things that really got me was also seeing that there wasn't really frosting on top of it. And the fact that it was only one in a pack. There are only 4 pastries that come in this box. And even though I was shocked at first, I guess like comparing it to the actual Pop-Tarts, I was kind of shocked with all that. But at the same time, I was like, okay, at the same time, I'm not really a sweet person. So I get in my little moods where every now and then I do want something sweet, but it can be an overkill like pretty quickly. So I knew if I had 2 of those things, I probably would not have enjoyed it like that. So for me personally, I'm glad, looking back at it now, I'm actually glad that there is one in a pack because it's enough to like get me full and enough to say like, okay, I had something sweet and I had a snack, but it's not to the point where it's like, okay, this is too much of an overkill. I'm getting sick of it now. After I stopped filming my reaction video, I only was able to eat the strawberry one. I could barely finish the brown sugar one because I was actually pretty full. But then again, I just ate dinner as well. So okay, so when I initially bit into the pastry, it was kind of harder than I thought. But once again, I guess it's so thick that compared to like an actual Pop-Tart, it wouldn't like, I tried to break off a piece actually, but it wouldn't break. So I had to like bite into it. But it was actually harder than I thought it would be. As I was eating it, I was like, okay, this literally tastes just like a Pop-Tart. Like, just like a Pop-Tart. In all honesty, if I were to blindfold myself and I were to eat like an actual Pop-Tart and one of the Ghetto Gastro pastries, I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference other than like the thickness. But other than that, I would not have been able to tell the difference. It tastes exactly like a Pop-Tart. And I would say that's the thing I really love most about this brand, is because I feel like with me personally, I try to do like the plant-based stuff, but it's so hard to find something that's plant-based yet not just tastes really good, but tastes exactly like a certain thing that I'm looking for. Like for an example, if I'm trying like a plant-based chicken, it's hard for me to find something that's plant-based yet supposed to taste like a chicken, if that makes sense. Like, there are times where people can pull it off really well, and there are times I'm just like, okay, no, this is disgusting. And like a lot of plant-based products have like, I don't know how to explain it, but like this specific taste to them where you can really tell that it's plant-based. But these, you cannot tell that they're plant-based. So initially I was like, okay, I kind of wish it had some frosting and a little bit more filling to it. But for me, like I said, I'm not really a sweets person, so it turned out to actually be perfect. But for people who do like sweets more than me, I feel like they could have just added some frosting to it or a little bit more filling. Overall, I really give these pastries an 8 out of 10. The only reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 is because, like I said, for most people, I feel like they will want like the frosting and the filling. And then the fact that there's only 4 in the box, I don't really like. Because I did pay $6 for these boxes, and then too, I do not live close to a Target. I have to drive like literally 20-30 minutes to go to Target. So I'm just like, having to go all the way to Target for a $6 box. I only have 4 pastries in it. You know, that doesn't really have anything to do with the pastry itself. It's just like, just paying, like I said, just paying $6 for a box, only to have 4 in it. It's like, okay. But then again, I do understand that it's vegan, it's plant-based, it's healthier. I'm not gonna lie, even though Target is like 20 to 30 minutes away from me, I ended up going back on my way to work one day and I bought 3 more boxes. Like, not gonna lie, I'm kind of obsessed with this, y'all. Like I said earlier, for you to be able to pull off a plant-based product this well, oh yeah, round of applause, boo. But if you haven't already, please make sure you run, not walk, run to Target and buy you a box. Try the pancake mix, try the syrup. And to John, Pierre, and Lester, you guys did an amazing job, and I pray that your business continues to flourish. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope I convince you to buy some Ghetto Gastro. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
I'm in London, I like to go and shop at the mall, shop at the Prada, shop at the store, shop in the drop and stop at Dior.